Well, that was certainly interesting. I always punch Geralt there. I know it's a renegade action. But I mean, the guy shot on a ship while we were on board it. I do not take that kind of thing lightly. What's this? Why is nobody responding to that?
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this?
Sounds like a distress signal.
Geth fighters incoming!
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Ganesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, we'd have lost the ship.
Yeah, I would have listened to the entire distress call, but you have a limited time in which you can actually warn Ron. So, I had to do that quickly. Anything new on the war terminal? I don't think so, actually. No.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
Trust is the only way you're gonna resolve this without somebody getting killed. It doesn't look like there's anything new.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
And I believe Legion has joined us here in the war room. Let's talk to Tali first.
Shepard, Commander.
Who it seems has nothing to talk about that we did not already mention before.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Where's Legion hiding? There he is.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth platforms. Death holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
Maybe decisions like deleting heretic Geth were what turned your kind against organics in the first place.
We do not condemn it. Action was necessary. It was why we sought your advice.
That decision has some other consequences, which I cannot go into right now, but I will later, of course.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
Interesting.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice.
Yeah, quite different from our own experience.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Unlike Charlie, Legion is not a temporary squad mate, and even though he says he will accompany us on that one mission, that's kind of different. No one we can contact? No. But you'll see what that mission is like. But it's nice to have some people in the war room again.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken out the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
Wise words, I think. Because it was getting kind of empty with...
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Scion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Okay. It was getting kind of lonely after the Krogan and the Turian representatives left. Of course, we had Rex on board, and Primarch Victus, and Mordin, and Eve, and now they're all gone. So it was empty again, and now we have Tali and Ran and Legion back, which is nice.
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
Okay, so we just got word of a mission from her. N7 fuel reactors. A vital depot has gone silent, leaving Allied fleets short on desperately needed fuel. Investigate the depot and get it operational again. Like the other two missions we have outside of our job here, I will deal with that after we finish up on Rannoch. We have Rannoch, Geth fighter squadrons. Geth fighter squadrons are targeting Quarian live ships with attacks that could cripple the Quarian fleet. Land on Rannoch and disable the server controlling the Geth fighter squadrons. And Rannoch Admiral Chorus. The Quarian ship carrying Admiral Chorus crash-landed on Rannoch, leaving the civilian fleet without a leader. Land on Rannoch and rescue Admiral Chorus. I think that might be a very important thing to do, because Chorus seems to be the only voice of reason besides Tali on the Admiralty board at the moment. So it would be helpful to have him on our side. And if he owes us his life, so much the better, I think. Priority Rannoch. The Geth remain under Reaper control, thanks to a base located somewhere on the surface of Rannoch. Continue to help the Quarian fleet survive the Geth attack until the Reaper base can be located, which means we can't actually do this right now, because we don't know where to go.
Commander?
Let's see what everybody else is thinking.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? It's a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there?
Shepard knows, but I don't think he's going to share it with you.
Good to have Tali back, even if it's just for a bit. Although every time you call her Miss Voss Normandy, I kind of expect to see her walking around with a tiara and a sash. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
He's got a point. It does make her sound like a beauty pageant winner.
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Cause that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
Nice explanation for why we can leave, despite the fact that we're in the middle of a battle. Also, if we did hold a Miss Normandy competition, Tali would totally win. At least if I were one of the judges. Even more so if we take personality and stuff into account. But then you already knew that, after all, that's why I'm romancing her.
Commander?
One moment. I've been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low volume hydraulics and is top-heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie.
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
As if your humor heuristics are so great.
Hello, Shepard.
They seem to be specialized for making inappropriate jokes most of the time.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
That I do. More than one. Visiting the Citadel. From Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assumed Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Okay. Try not to cause any wars while you're there. Getting away from work. From Liara to Sony. Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel. Liara. Okay. I guess we'll do that. Take a break from Garrus Vicarian. Shepard, I thought next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around C-Sec near the shuttles if you're interested. Garrus. Okay, we'll be quite busy next time we go to the Citadel, apparently. The Cure! From Malin Heplorn? Malin? Really? Commander Shepard, I've just heard the news you cured genophage and that some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tuchanka and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experience caused. I don't think so. I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. After you convinced Dr. Solus to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Weirlock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is the second time you've saved my life, Commander. With sincere appreciation, Malin Heplorn. Okay. Found something from Miranda Lawson. Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad. But there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get there. Miranda. Okay. More stuff on the Citadel. Memorial from Ashley Williams. Shepard, my sister got everything set up at the Citadel Memorial. She showed me what she's going to put up on the wall. It's nice. I wish I could do something to make this easier for her. She wants me to say something about our family. I know you're busy, but it would mean a lot if you could be there. Ashley. Okay, we're gonna need to get a diary and schedule all this next time we go to the Citadel. Let's see. Looks like everybody is pretty much where they belong. Or exactly where they belong. Oh.
Heard you were back in form blasting away flashlights down there. Maybe I should be more open-minded. But I'd rather scope down some tin can than a person. I'm right. Right? Fine. I'll shut up.
Good idea.
Still fighting Geth after all these years, huh?
Like old times.
Humanity 1, blinky flashlights 0. Hey there.
Wait, there's no one there. Liara.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Don't you have a ship to fly, Joker?
Fine, just asking a simple question.
Thank you. Blackmail would have been awkward to explain to Edie.
Kind of an inappropriate question. I think the answer is no, by the way. Anything else?
Hello again.
Doesn't look like it. Smuggler Manifest. Youngest System. Operative Morat has sent Smuggler Manifest of an Athabasca-class freighter to authorities in the Youngest System. The manifest follows. 8,000 tons of dextro-amino food supplies. 16,000 tons of levo-amino food supplies. 200,000 tons of platinum, stamped ingots. 12 Alliance fighter craft, inactive, mothballed on lower deck. 12 Hierarchy interceptor craft, inactive, mothballed on lower deck. 300 indentured workers, slaves from Karshan, recaptured attempting to escape Reapers, mainly Batarian. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours. Per the broker's request, the youngest government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors rendered. Okay, keep up the good work there, Liara.
Greetings, Commander.
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
The what?
Long story. Nobody will believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating.
Really? Still?
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tally here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
Indeed, that would only be a last resort, though, if necessary, there may not be anything we can do about it, much like the Batarians in the Bahak system, or even back in Mass Effect 1, when I agreed with Vigil about its decision to shut down the other life pods to save the important scientists. It's unfortunate, but the only alternative is losing everyone. But again, only as a last resort.
Tally's a welcome face around here. Or, well, a welcome face behind the helmet, I guess. If the Geth still think Reapers are some sort of god, this war must be heaven to them.
I doubt it works that way.
Maybe later.
I doubt a religion held by synthetics would have a concept of heaven and hell anyway. Unless it's a robot heaven where all the calculators go. Just ask Crichton.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees.
Oh, right, of course.
Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the docks.
She won't have anything new to say until we sort that out. So, another thing we need to do on the Citadel.
Breaking now. A nightmare on Earth. Human leaders using military force on their own people. They say it's to prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated? The Resistance speaks out in the only place they can. The battle space.
Sounds like indoctrination to me.
I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council's other guards, it's like death just follows her around.
Let's hope that's not the case. No drama down here?
Commander?
All good, Commander. Nothing to report, Commander.
Doesn't look like it. You don't have to have any comments about their old boss being back?
I couldn't believe it when Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now. Except for perhaps the commander?
What? How do you know?
Javik, you keep your nose out of things that doesn't belong.
They're called Geth.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil. They were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI sees the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it out the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics...
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that, but I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
You can't solve all your problems with an airlock, Javik. Also, I do not agree with you.
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it. The machine you call Edie, what if she sympathizes with the Geth? We should watch her carefully. Why have you not thrown the Legion machine out the airlock, Commander? There is still time.
If you keep this up, I'm gonna throw you out the airlock. See how you like it.
I still have much to learn about this cycle.
That's an understatement.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
I just hate both of them. Is that okay?
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly. Sir.
I didn't know we did that. Apparently we did.
Hey, Shepard. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but... You sure we can trust it?
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him.
If you say so.
I do.
I guess you can't always judge an individual by their... species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they picked now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Hey, not everybody's as crazy as you, sir.
Sure. Also Sparks? Not sure what what Ollie would think of that. Although I can think of worse people to be named after than Chief Fighter Technician Janet McCullough. Call sign Sparks, who was fighter technician on the TCS Concordia in Wing Commander 2. And yes, I know that from memory.
I just don't get the Quarian. I really just do not get them. Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
What's there not to get? Didn't we pick up something new? A visor, I think. This one. Power recharge is nice and all, but it's again a silly looking visor. And we've got missing audio again. It seems that Trainer is commenting on the message we got from Garrus about him wanting to meet on the Citadel. We also got some messages on the datapad. First one from Edie. The Geth dreadnought was fascinating. Even in combat, the Geth remain an intriguing synthetic species. I guess that's true from her perspective. Second one is from Joker. Not many pilots could handle a pickup with an unfamiliar ship in the middle of a space battle. Just saying. Garrus says, still not used to being in charge. If only they'd asked my opinion a few years earlier. Yeah. You and me both. Wish that, I suppose. And Jevik says, I can assist if you have difficulty with the airlock. For the love of... whatever. Alright, so... next up, let's see what we can accomplish on Renok, the Quarian homeworld.